Welcome to this explainer. Today we're putting on our expert marketing consultant hats. We're going to completely reverse engineer a wildly lucrative business model. We're talking about building an automated digital product empire on Etsy and doing it all using AI. Let's dive right in.
Seriously, just imagine waking up tomorrow morning. You roll over, grab your phone, check your notifications, and boom, you see that customers from the UK, the US, Australia, they all bought your products overnight. There are no customer service calls, no packaging boxes in your living room, no trips to the post office. In the marketing world, we call this a completely frictionless revenue stream. It's literally happening automatically, 24 hours a day.
Okay, so here's our roadmap for this explainer. First, winning the algorithm. Second, finding high-demand search niches. Third, creating products that actually convert. Fourth, optimizing your listings for search. And finally, number 5, automating your entire sales workflow. All right, part 1, winning the algorithm, the digital advantage.
So as a marketing consultant, whenever I look at a business model, the very first thing I look at is the overhead. And traditional physical products, well, they carry heavy friction. You know the drill. You need inventory, warehouse space, complex supply chain logistics, and you constantly have to deal with returns. It's a massive headache. Digital products, on the other hand, offer near infinite scale. You engineer the asset exactly once, and then you sell it infinitely. We're talking about essentially a 100% profit margin as an instant download. You're basically trading those heavy operational limits for total leverage. It's a huge advantage.
Now, because of this zero-friction model, there are certain highly searched digital formats that absolutely dominate the platform. We're talking about things like printable planners, budget templates, wedding invitations, resume templates, and business spreadsheets. And why do these specific formats crush it? Because they solve urgent, immediate problems for the consumer. Think about it. When someone needs a budget template or a resume to apply for a job tomorrow, they want it right now. By supplying these high-utility assets, you are capturing high-intent search traffic that is ready to convert instantly.
Moving right along to part 2, finding high-demand search niches. Market discovery.
In the consulting world, we call this next step market validation. Look, instead of just guessing what people want, which, by the way, is exactly where most beginners fail, you can just feed this exact prompt into your favorite AI assistant. Give me digital product ideas with high demand and low competition on Etsy. Treat the AI like your own enterprise-grade data analyst. Use it to uncover hidden gaps in the market. You can ask it which planner niches are rapidly growing or what specific templates are popular in certain regions. It literally saves you countless hours of manual trend hunting.
Okay, so once you have that data, you need to strategically map out your product line to balance your portfolio. It's all about balance. Evergreen niches, stuff like budget planners or fitness trackers, these provide baseline revenue that sells reliably all year round, right? But then you have seasonal niches like Christmas planners or back-to-school organizers. These let you capture massive, temporary spikes in search volume. A healthy, scalable store is going to leverage both of these to maintain steady cash flow while absolutely capitalizing on those high-intent seasonal buying frenzies.
That brings us to part 3, creating products that convert, executing the vision.
So the classic rookie mistake here is asking AI to just spit out a generic file and then uploading it raw. Don't do that. The expert strategy is using AI for rapid prototyping. You use it to generate the complex raw data for your monthly budget pages, expense trackers, savings goals, financial dashboards. You get the idea. Once you have that solid foundation, then you apply human curation to elevate that output into a premium, incredibly useful, and entirely original asset. You're basically using the AI to do the heavy lifting, which frees you up to focus purely on quality control.
Remember, in e-commerce, your visual presentation is your storefront window. Customers are making subconscious purchasing decisions in literal milliseconds. You have to remember, you aren't just selling a file, you're selling an organized, stress-free life. People buy solutions, not just zip folders. Maintaining clean typography, consistent branding, and flawless UX design, that is what ultimately optimizes your conversion rate. That is what turns a passive browser into a paying buyer. Your visual presentation is exactly what seals the deal.
All right, let's get into the mechanics. Part 4, optimizing listings for search, the SEO mechanics.
Look, you can have the absolute best product in the world, but if the algorithm can't read it, no one is ever going to buy it. It's that simple. Look at the top example here, an unoptimized generic title like Beautiful Planner. The algorithm has zero context for who that serves. But then, look below at the optimized version. By utilizing specific long-tail keywords, printable budget planner, monthly finance tracker, digital download, you are now speaking the exact language of the algorithm. This precise metadata is exactly what matches your product to an eager buyer's search query.
Search engines really run on one primary thing: intent. You have to anticipate exactly what your customer is typing into that search bar. And fortunately, AI is unbelievably efficient at generating this stuff. It can generate localized search keywords, back-end product tags, highly structured listing titles, comprehensive descriptions, and even your frequently asked questions. It completely bridges the gap. It seamlessly matches your digital solution to the customer's specific problem, all while checking every single box the search algorithm requires.
And now part 5, automating your sales workflow. Scale and automate. This sequence right here maps out the absolute holy grail of digital commerce, which is decoupling your time from your income. Here's how it flows. First, a customer clicks your optimized listing. Second, the platform securely processes the payment. Third, the digital files are auto-delivered. And fourth, the customer gets an instant download. Bam, done. Once the customer clicks, the platform acts as your fully automated cashier and fulfillment center. Your focus shifts entirely from manual, repetitive labor to high-level market research and store expansion.
Notice that number right there? 24. Expert sellers don't just rely on a one-hit wonder. They build complete ecosystems. A customer who buys a budget planner is highly likely to need a debt tracker next, right? By building out cohesive product collections and cross-selling, you drastically increase your customer lifetime value, or LTE. Think of every new digital product you engineer as a tireless employee, one that is working for you 24 hours a day, continuously capturing new search real estate across the globe.
I really want you to keep this core philosophy in mind. Selling digital products is not a get-rich-quick button. Not at all. It requires A/B testing, rigorous data analysis, and constant iteration. But man, the leverage here is completely unprecedented. The true opportunity isn't replacing your human creativity. It's amplifying your creativity with the sheer computational speed of AI. That's how you build a globally scalable store, working faster and smarter, from literally anywhere with just a laptop and a Wi-Fi connection.
So, I'm going to leave you with this final challenge. Apply this consultant framework and launch your very first search-optimized digital product this week. Just try it, test the workflows, analyze the data, and iterate. Because honestly, your very first sale could happen while you sleep tonight. And that next notification on your phone, well, it could be the start of a brand new, fully automated income stream. So, what digital product will you create this week? Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and I absolutely can't wait to see what you build.